Hello, this is the third video for those Scions that I grafted. I got my shovel here. I'm going to be getting an old container, probably something like this with a hole in it to store them in, and to get my, something like this. This will work. Okay. So, and actually we're in the greenhouse today and it is warming up nicely. Got some of the plants in here. That one still has a green leaf. Can you believe that? Huh. Anyways, so this is the third continuation video of the Scion wood, the blue spruce, maple, beech, and hemlock, the evergreens and the other stuff. So this is frozen, but what we're gonna end up doing is taking a good amount of it like so. There we go. I gotta get in there. Gotta break it up with the shovel. I use this for shipping purposes, but I'm also going to use it to store the Scions. And now you're going, yeah, but that doesn't look the most sanitary. I'm trying to do more traditional ways. So the outdoors, even though there's a bright sun and everything else in between, is going to be my refrigerator. So okay, there we go. And this stuff is pretty good. It's a little frozen. Hey, we're gonna take it. Take what we can. Oh yeah, this stuff right here. This is perfect. Look at it, all coming out nice. Okay. So, now that we got this, we're going to leave the shovel there. We're going to come back out. So basically, we're going to dig a hole. I don't know. I'm thinking somewhere's underneath this tree to put the Scion wood. But first, we're going to show you how to preserve it. We went for the grafting, the waxing method in the last video, and in this one we're going to finish up the process that's inside. So it's going to probably be a 3-4 part video. And that's actually some of the Scion wood that I took. Not that I'm going to use that, but that's the stuff. So, here we go with this. I'm going to set this guy right here. Bam. I'm going to bring the pant leg over. Gonna maybe try to do something like this. Gonna take this pant leg, rip it right down the middle like so. Probably take this knife, yeah, don't try this at home. Bam. This would be for the first section. See how it's kind of a sleeve, so we can put them in there with some of the wood chips that have been sitting out for about a year now. So now the evergreens are going to be the hardest, but we're going to try to separate them. They've been drying and we just got to pull them apart. Okay, so that's the hemlock. These, oh, look at that. Yeah, okay. This is the blue spruce. So we might as well start with the blue spruce. So the idea is we're going to try to put it in there and just fill it up. So I'm wondering. I am wondering how I'm going to do this. So we're just going to grab all the blue spruce, put them in there, in the pant leg. The hemlock we're going to put up there. We're going to have to just sort it as we go. Again, that was way over waxed. In fact, I'm not even going to try to save this one. This one's going to go directly in the garbage. It's just too over waxed. Again, here you go. Blue spruce. Put it in the pant leg. If it's a balsam spur, no, not balsam fir, hemlock, we put it up there on the toaster. Pant leg. Now normally I would be doing a Ziploc bag. A lot of people would be doing a Ziploc bag, and it's more power to you if you want to do a Ziploc bag. But we're doing it a more traditional way. This is how they would have done it a long time ago. Wait a second. Okay, now look at that. The blue. Okay, this is also blue spruce. Okay. Takes a minute to identify each variety. Oh man, those hemlocks really like to grab the wax. So we're just shoving these guys in here. Look at that. It's a little heavy, but I think it'll come out of that. So, and it should melt off. Now this is a little heavy for this blue spruce, but it's sealed. Hemlock. It's better if you have your varieties separated. So this side's filling up, so I'm gonna put you right there. I'm just gonna work with two hands. You see the bag, you can see part of it. Could use burlap, I suppose. So we're just putting all the hemlock in here for now. Again, there's more. Oh, not the hemlock. The blue spruce. Keep on messing those two up, and then I can't remember what hemlock is. Sorry about that. So we're just going to put these guys in here. And girls, I guess. Okay. No, I got one more right here. Okay, last little guy right there. Okay, so now they're all in the pant leg. We're going to bring the pant leg over. And we're going to stuff it from both sides. So first we're going to start with this side, open it up just a little bit. Kind of tip it on its side there. Take some of the fresh stuff. Put it into here without making a mess. I'd love to be doing this outside, and I'm pretty sure other people would want me to do this outside because I'm gonna have to end up sweeping. Okay, that's going in there, and then take this little flap, put it around, kind of tidy it in there. Pinch it if you have a clothespin, that would work. Actually, a clothespin would work beautiful. And then you fill this side up. So that's what we're going to do next. Kind of shake it in there so it gets around all of the branches and stuff. So, you know, it's kind of like clustered, if you can see it. If there's a piece of ice because it was outside, that's fine. Again, what I'm doing is I'm just making sure it's everywhere. So it's all the way around them. Again, that is what it should somewhat look like. Actually, you know what? That was actually a really good idea. So what we're going to do is take a step outside for a second. We'll be right back in. So we're going to grab some clothespins off the line here. They don't have to be in the best of shape. They could be like this. They could be run-of-the-mill clothespins because I got a feeling that this will work out great. So we're just going to take a couple clothespins. The family will get them back when grafting season's done. And this is what we're going to do. We're going to take the clothespins, because actually I just thought about it. I'm like, this is a good idea. So we're going to, now that we got enough sawdust in there, we're going to wrap it up, clothespin it, wrap up the other side, clothespin it, and then I'll show you what next. So I'm going to put you right there like that. I'm going to wrap up this side. Again, simple clothespin will do the trick. Okay. Simple little clothespin. Okay. And we turn it around. Do the other side with a clothespin. You know, kind of make it sealed. Much harder way like this, but again, this is all free. So, free's good, isn't it? I suppose it is. Sorry, I'm just trying to get everything cycled good here. And you can pick up clothespins at the dollar store for like a couple bucks. So anyways, this is how it looks. The Scion wood is in there. Now we're going to put it in the sink very quickly. Turn on the water. Get everything wet. This may end up freezing it, but that's okay. Make sure it's getting right into the Scion wood. Then we're going to flip it. Do the same thing to the back side. Make sure it's nice and wet. And then we're just going to leave that guy there to let him drain. Probably squeeze him out a little bit. Get that air out of there. You don't want that air. The less air, the better. Okay, so now it's preserved. I'm going to move on to the next guy, which is going to be the balsam spur. And look at how ironic this is right here. So this was a pant leg and this was cargo pants. So this is the cargo pocket. I'm going to use that for the balsam spur. What I'm going to do is first, I'm going to take some of this. This has been broken down for about a year now. This, what do you call it there? Wood shavings. It's been broken down outside. It's frozen. So again, I'm going to put some in the beginning of the pocket. Gonna go grab all the balsam. Well, looks like we have two different sections. I'll grab the little stuff right here, which has all been waxed. Throw it in there. Let me turn this around so you can, hello, see me. So I'm stuffing it into that cargo pocket. You're like, well, why are you doing that? Well, because the cargo pocket acts just like something else, you know, like a bag. And then I'm gonna take some more of this. This is again the wood shavings. Yeah, see, I even have a little chunk right there. But you know what? That chunk is gonna go right in there. We're gonna actually see if this works. Okay, so we got enough wood chips in there. We got this balsam spur. We're gonna mix it up, all that. Maybe a little bit more. And then these little tags where it used to clip on. Okay, so now I'm going to turn it back around. There, you see me again. So we're going to take it like this. We're going to bring it over here. I'll show you what we'll do next, ready? So actually what we're going to end up doing is opening up this pocket. Turning on the water. That one's going to get real wet. Yeah, we're going to water right on the inside. Probably should do the same thing to that. Okay. Now, I'm going to turn off the water. Flip this up. Take the pocket lid, put it back the way it is. Take the flaps on the side. Put it this way. So I have that one flap that way, and then I'm going to put this flap this way. And then bam. Just gonna, again, like I did before, water the one side completely. And again, we're gonna go dig a hole outside. Okay, one side's completely watered. I'll be able to tell the difference between the species, but if you don't know the difference, what you could easily do is just take some ribbon tape like I have here, tie it around your species, then write what you have for a species. But if you know your wood's good enough, then you really don't have to do that. Okay, so now I'm going to take all of this, which is all, I keep on saying balsam spur, but it's not balsam spur. No, this is hemlock. I'm going to take the remainder of the hemlock, and I'm going to, I thought I had another pant leg. Yeah, I do. Okay. Okay, so I have another pant leg here, which is really grabbing on. Okay. We're going to bring it over here. I'm going to set you back right there. I can hold you. And we're going to probably... Oh, look at that. Another cargo pocket. So you know what? I'm going to take the knife. This is a great use for this because I'm not really allowed to wear these pants anymore because people think that they're a little worn out. I have no idea what they're talking about. I'm gonna have to sweep the floor next. There's no doubt about it. It's already going through my head. Okay. Yeah, right there, just a little bit. Okay, now I got two, which is good. And actually, we got 3 because I'm going to rip this guy straight in half. Bam. Hopefully we can fit the rest of the balsam spur right in there. So let's put some shavings in. Here, I'll move you again. Ha ha ha, I move you. Again, it's okay if there's clumps, they'll break down while they're outside. So we put it in, shake it down, do a little shaky shaky. Okay, so it gets to the bottom there. Come over here. This is one of our central big leads. This is the hemlock. Keep on saying balsam spur, don't I? I don't know why I'm doing that. So I'm going to put this in there. Yeah, I'm going to put this in there so you'll see me again. Hello, here I am. It bent just perfectly, but it fit in there. There it is. Now the rest should just be able to go right in because they're whimsy and little. Again, I want to show you something. Something like this, which is coated in wax. No, we're not even going to try it. Oh, but that's the central lead. So, you know what? Yeah, we're going to keep it. But a central lead, that means that bud is the main bud that grows on the tree. And by just like a normal bud, that means it's just a side, a vertical on the tree. Okay, and the rest of these, we should pretty much be able to just put right... Oh, man. There we go. Should be able to put the rest of this right in that pocket. Yeah, I'll flip you around so you can see my gorgeous face again. So we're going to put this right in the pocket. And hopefully it all fits in there. If you have to bend it a little bit, that's okay. And then we're going to take some of the shavings, put them in there on top, so we're kind of like sandwiching it. So there they are. In there, turn on the water.
You want to try one of these, Perry?
So you put them all the way through. Then close it up if you can.
The muffins you make in the microwave.
Wrap it around.
One's blueberry, one's cinnamon.
So
Actually,
wrap it around.
It's not chocolate cinnamon. The hard one. It's just cinnamon. Cinnamon roll.
Wrap it around.
Blueberry.
Water it. Water.
A cup of water.
Water it.
Or milk.
All the way through.
This one says.
Get the back of it.
Stir. And then you put your microwave for 60 seconds.
Put it down right there. And we move on to the next one. Which will be the 3 maples. Which are actually right there. Those 3 maples will be put into here.
No, thank you.
oh, thank you.
Like so, and then we'll just take some of this, put it on there. Actually, I already have an idea for this one. Watch this, right? I'm going to flip you around so you get to see me again. grab some of your ribbon tape right here. You can also use this for grafting. Cut off about 2 foot section. Tie it around. This way it helps, you know, use, and hey, look at that. Now we are using some of the ribbon tape, so there you go. I don't know if I said that in one of the past videos, but I wasn't using the ribbon tape. So now that I am, it's much better. So this is the maple, by the way.
I wish Gordon would stop doing his stuff for a few minutes so he could go give me my behind back.
So next, lovely part is all of this is going to be in the video. So next, we're going to go through. Sorry, I'm just trying to wrap this up for you. Trying to take you through the process of this. That's what it should look like. So there it is, and then we're just going to water it down like the other two. And I may put ribbon around this one. It's okay if it freezes outside because it's gonna, I've had it freeze in the refrigerator and then it'll warm up, so it goes back and forth. Bam, there, and that's the maple. Don't worry about that end, it's sealed. And then, last but not least, is the beechwood, which is right here. So, right there.
You guys sure it?
Some people think it's highly funny to interrupt a person while they're doing a video, but anyways. So we're going to put the beechwood in, just like the other 3 species, into the pant sleeve. Then we're going to put some of this in there. Yeah, oh yeah, it's definitely cold. Like so. Just enough, and this is to keep it moist. That's what you're doing with that. You're keeping everything moist. And then we're going to wrap it up with the ribbon tape.
You're supposed to put milk in it?
You can. Mine said you could put either.
The ribbon tape goes around it. kind of just like so, as you can see. The ribbon tape's going around it there. Then you just half hitch it on the back. Take off another section. Cut it right around.
Wait. Knock that thing down.
Again, this is all the natural resources on the land, so that's good. That's what we were, one of the topics we wanted to get into. So you're just gonna wrap it around. And then just tie it right there. And during grafting season, some of the stuff will be good to graft into. So we're gonna take it over here now. And again, just like the other ones, we're gonna wet it. It's okay if these are exposed because we waxed them. So this is old pant legs that I used. It was just another resource I had, so I'm using it. Okay, so there are the 4 species. I'm gonna go through and take some ribbon tape. Maybe I can show you what I'm talking about. Take some ribbon tape. Again, we got this ribbon tape on discount price. So, just gonna wrap that up. Take another section of the ribbon tape. Sorry, I don't have 4 hands, so it's hard to show you what I'm doing here. But I'm just wrapping it up, basically. And then I might as well do, what is this one? I don't know what this one is. This one next. Just like so. The one that I put clothespins in, yeah, you can see them all right here. These are all the packets there. The ones I put clothespins in, I'm taking the clothespins out. I'm going to use the ribbon tape, so that way I'm not missing clothespins. I'm going to wrap it up in ribbon tape right now. Again, these are all draining in this sink. They're in pant legs and broken down wood shavings, separated by species, and they're sealed, and they're cut to appropriate size, and they're being drained. And if you can get the excess water off them, that's great. You just want them damp.
Are you ready to go out?
So, there you go. Okay.
Go split, go beer.
Yeah, you can hear the water. I'm just draining it.
Are you going?
Okay,
Go on
right there. And this one. Just getting all the excess water out. I'll show you what they look like in a second. Okay. And finally the big guy. Okay. So I'll show you what they all look like and how you should do them all right there. So I believe that this is the beech. This is the blue spruce. This one and this one are the hemlock, and then this guy is the maple. You can tell just by shape. So what we're gonna do with this, so we're gonna leave a little bit of that on the bottom. Old trick to the trade here. Kind of make an indent like so. Then you can take one at a time or whatever, or more than one at a time. And it's okay if they freeze, because there's going to be warm days as well, and these are going to go right outside. This is the first time I've done something like this, so we'll see how it turns out. Going off a little bit of faith here. Godly faith. And then you could just fill that. And if you don't want that exposed, then but I'd rather have the bottoms exposed, because you'll be cutting that off, than the tops where the central buds are, because you won't be cutting that off. So obviously we're just going to go through real quick. And I use cold water because I didn't want to wake anything up, just to let you know. Alright. Okay, now if you follow me outside, this is where it gets interesting, because my idea is I want these guys and girls to stay cold. So we're going to load it with more of the frozen wood shavings from that pile, if you remember them. Which is right over here. This pile. So we're going to put this guy down right there. Take all this excess that we broke off, or tried to break off, right there. There's the Scion wood. Now we're covering it. Bam. Covering it. It's okay if it's exposed. Okay, now I'm gonna put this on the north side of the building right over here. You see the greenhouse? Because it's blocked from the sun's. And, yeah, we're in December. So basically we're gonna dig a hole the size of that green container over there. Yep. Right by this rootstock that I have here. We're gonna go down. Well, you'll see. And you're asking, why are you doing this? Why don't you just put them in Ziploc bags, put them in the refrigerator? Well, guys, isn't this funner? No, because I'm trying to, widen my spectrum. Because if you're like one of those people in a situation where you can't have a refrigerator or don't have Ziploc bags, then I'm trying to help you out. In the past, I have done it that way, and I may continue to do it that way, but okay. See, I'm trying to get just a wide enough hole. Yep. Right by the greenhouse this way. And I do have a rabbit here. Wild one. He chewed that guy up. You see him? Chewed him up pretty good. But I'm gonna capture him. And he ain't gonna be here anymore. We're gonna send him far away, a little rabbit. So I went down about 2 feet into this sugar sand is what we have here. There's the pile. Now this looks like an incredibly hard way, but I am also, don't get me wrong, I'm doing this for the people who have this type of situation. It's on the north side of the building. Sun can barely touch it. It's December. It's the winter months. Technically by the 21st, we're on the 12th, I believe. So I'm doing this for them, and I'll definitely try to graft some of this, okay? Okay. Stick that in the ground right there. Now here's the Scion wood. It's already been treated. Remember, we went through that whole process. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna hold you up right there for a second. Hey, this type of stuff happens. Okay. You just gotta put the sawdust back in. This type of stuff happens. Okay. Okay, because it had a broke in it, but I was doing that on purpose. Look at that. So I'm an inch or two underground level, and now, if you watch this, this is how I'm gonna be sneaky. But it's actually a good idea. So I'm gonna break up some more of this. Just like that right there. Again, this has been sitting out for about a year outside here now. I'm gonna chomp it up into little pieces. Bam, just like that. Now I'm gonna take this. Fill it all the way around. Right there. Nice good old pine. Maybe some cherry in there, wood shavings. Then I have this stuff I could use, but I'm just going to use this for now. Because this is softwood shavings, and that is mixed hard softwood chips. now you're like, why are you doing that? And if there was snow on the ground, I would not be able to do this right now. But since there's no snow, look at that, completely covered it. Right up. Pat it down with the foot a little bit. This will allow drainage to go through straight down and eventually freeze it. And it's pretty cold out here to where that stuff will stay dormant. Notice how I'm just keep on putting, because the thing with the wood shavings is it's a different color and texture than the sand. So you can easily say, oh, okay, I unburied this hole right here. I'll have my Scion wood. And it freezes fast, so you don't have to worry about that. And heck, I'm going to pat it down just like so. Look at that. I'm walking. I'm patting it down too. I'm patting that sun gun down. This way, the rabbit can't get to it. Snow will just help insulate it. And I'll still be able to graft it. See, using the natural resources. This stuff came from the wood shop. Yeah, I can see cherry in there. Right there. Take the shovel. Use the natural resource of the sun over here. You're like, what do you mean the natural resource of the sun? Well, because I'm in the greenhouse. Now, it is cold out there, but just with a little bit of sun. And I shut this door behind me. Okay, just with that little bit of sun. Woo! Warm in here. Very warm. So, and as you can see, I watered these guys. These are some bare root stocks that I have. Wild one that I got, pin cherry. Also a wild vine, another wild vine. I should come back. Hello, what are you doing? Should come back. Bear. So these all should come back. I'm thinking. So many people interrupting me during these. That guy's gonna come back for sure. So here we are. And actually, if you look, if you feel, that right there is not even frozen. It's not even frozen, but right on the other side of that door, it's frozen. So I guess that's it for now. So go out by. That's how you take care of Scions the untraditional way. I'll show you it one more time. That's how I block it. So right here, that's where the Scions are, right where all of this stuff is. So when I dig in here, I'll find them. But I can walk right on them. So with that, Gord out, bye. And I'll pick these up in the grafting season when I need them. And they'll be right there. Preserved, ready to go. Ready to be grafted. Okay, bye.